some birds down here, so I'm gonna try to they're flying away. It's already 3 hours past low tide. We might get wet walking back.
Why do the fish not like low tide?
They do like low tide.
They don't like this high tide?
It just makes it harder for them to chase bait. Like low tide, it's easier for them to go after and chase a bait because there's not much water for the fish to escape in. You can catch fish on all tides, you just gotta know how to fish it. Like usually on a tide like this, you let it sink all the way to the bottom. If you're using a paddle tail, sink all the way to the bottom. You just give it like twitch, twitch, pause, let it sink. Twitch, twitch, pause, let it sink, and then just keep bringing it back. And if there's fish around, they'll get it in their eyesight. Kind of resembles, twitch, twitch, pause kind of resembles a shrimp in how it's swimming. If you want to swim like a mullet, that's when I go like up, let it sink, because then it'll go up in the water and then drop through the water column down, up. It'll swim up and then swim back down. And that's typically how you catch a redfish. If you're trying to go after redfish, I would do the up, let it sink, up, let it sink back down, and just bring it all the way back to you. And most of the time, redfish, they'll coast the bank. Like they'll try to fish the bank, or cruise. They'll cruise the bank. And so most of my biggest hookups are like not too far off from land with redfish. Trout, they're travelers, man. So sometimes I go a little deeper for trout, but they'll follow a bait in. If you cast your bait way out there, then they'll follow it in and then strike as soon as you pause. Second there's a pause, bam, they just nail it. Or they'll tail whap it, just like that, to stun the fish. So sometimes you think you have a bite, but it's actually a trout just smacking it with their tail.
I think I felt that over there then.
Yeah, you got a whack?
Yeah.
Was here. Got it. Yeah.
I love the lobster.
Yeah, isn't that cool? All right, you want me to show you how it works? Hey guys, how you doing? Mike, St. Augustine SANDMAN here, Mike Cook. I'm going out with Captain Adam Morley. Also, Adam Morley running for state representative, District 19. And, yeah, we're gonna be doing a little maintenance around the neighbors, trying to help out with cutting trees down, boarding up windows, things like that. But we're also gonna go flood tide fishing since the tide is so freaking high. It's like so high. It's like up in the streets. So we're gonna do a little flood tide fishing. I got a just basically a spinner bait that I'm gonna put a curly tail, fish bites curly tail on. I'm gonna sling it in the grass weedless style. We're gonna go weedless, and we're just gonna head out and try to catch some fish. Stick with us. It should be a weird thing. We might even find some cool things too. We don't know. You know, I mean, it's right after Hurricane Milton, also after Hurricane Helene. So there's stuff everywhere in this waterway. So we're gonna go just either pick up some trash or catch some fish, or we're just gonna explore. We're just gonna explore it. Let's check it out. This is pretty cool. It's my friend Kathy's house. We just boarded up this window. But look at this, man. These are these are American ibis. That's pretty remarkable. This is her backyard. These are called American ibis. This is all flooded.
Tide fishing. We're gonna see if we can't find any tailing reds back up in the tree line. Because if I ain't scared of this, I ain't scared of the Florida legislature.
Yeah, we're just floating through the grass. Hopefully we can find a redfish through all this mess. This is wild. Yeah, it's raining. I'm gonna try to show you. I got this spinner bait from Fish Bites Trading Post. They helped design this. Brett Warren and those guys, man, they came up with this spinner bait. I got it rigged somewhat weedless. We're gonna throw this through flood grass. This stuff is definitely flooded from Milton.
I'm being a pessimist. We made up this word on this trip.
Well, we just got back. Here, okay.
I mean, I can
Here,
go.
give me your things.
Oh, thank you. Dang.
Good. We are flooded, baby. Look at this parking lot. Going up to the door. Hopefully we got sandbags going. Oh, we definitely didn't find any fish, didn't find any redfish. It's all fresh. And it was just way too fresh to find any redfish. I guess they went closer to the inlet. Probably they went more towards the jetties, stay a little deeper. But this water is coming over the seawall pretty good. Well, his billboard is still standing. That's good. Look at that. All the other billboards are like tattered, but his is still standing.